The final week wasn't peaceful. It was terrifying. He was nice. Too nice. Nice isn't safe. Safe is safe. He was suddenly perfect. That was the scariest part. Like nothing had happened. But it wasn't kindness. It was guilt, manipulation, hoovering, because he knew I was about to leave. His adult daughter stalked me and found my GoFundMe page, which had a tentative March 19th escape date. But I was actually leaving on the 21st, and he didn't know. Welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone. And if you're new here, I'm Stephanie, and I'm sharing the full truth of how I escaped my 15-year abusive marriage. If you are in a similar situation, please know that you are not alone. Today's episode is about the final week before I left. It's a week filled with false sweetness, hoovering, threats, and then silence. Right before I risked everything to get out. The hoovering, trying to suck you back in, makes you feel all sorts of emotions, ranging from fear, hope, guilt. That's their goal, to play on your empathy to get you to stick around. You have to be steadfast in your plan, focused. Everything changed when he noticed I wasn't reciprocating. The last couple of boxes I had left to pack and to bring to storage were of my last bit of clothes and my bathroom stuff. And I couldn't hide it anymore. The fact that I was leaving. He just knew that all my stuff was gone and he didn't know where it was. I had it all in storage. Just me, the cats, and my to-go bag I've been keeping in my trunk of my car. Hiding the car keys every day so he couldn't take them. He noticed things were missing, and that's when it got worse. After the niceness wore off. He tried to pull my clothes out of my hands, screamed in my face as I packed, destroying those final boxes to try to stop me, ripping them open, throwing them. He wanted to keep my clothes, my shoes, like trophies, but actually was to wear them. He'd done it before, many times before, which I asked him please not to. One of his mistresses even wore my lingerie once because, yes, he used to bring her right into our home when I wasn't there. And they reveled in mocking me in some kind of humiliation tactic. He told me about it to break me. She should have been humiliated though, not me. I just kept my mouth shut and packed and loaded them into the car. Leaving is the absolute scariest time, and I was taking a huge risk by doing this while he was there. But I had no choice. The date was set, and I had to be strong. So 3 days before I left, he stopped signing up for any overtime days, so that way he could be home for when I was to leave on the 19th. And for 3 straight days, he drank and drank and drank. And he was definitely hiding some drug usage. It could have been meth, coke, pills, all that he has done before. Then it started turning ugly. He wouldn't stop hitting me, throwing things, and he would cycle every 6 hours. First, the sexual coercion, manipulation, gaslighting, poking and prodding, inappropriate touches. Then came the insults, verbal, emotional, mental abuse. Then he would get in my face. I mean, right in my face. Then it was the destruction of property, which was odd because I was leaving the majority of things and they were going to be things he was keeping, even though they weren't his, but whatever. Then he would start physically hitting me all sorts of things. This would go on for the 3 days, nonstop in this cycle. And in between the cycle, he would stop and go do more of whatever he was doing in his garage pool shooting room. Then he would perform sleep deprivation tactics on me as I was breaking down from just pure exhaustion. Lights on, hovering over me, yanking the covers off of me, hitting me. And when I would finally pass out from just being so exhausted, he would come back on the hour, every hour, and do it again. I was 100% completely drained by the end of the 3 days. I was just trying to survive the countdown clock. I knew I had to pick up my brother from the airport, load up the U-Haul from the storage units, quickly get my cats into carriers from the house and bolt, and then drive back following Charlie in the U-Haul in my car for 18 hours on no sleep and pure adrenaline.
Fucking seriously, dude. And then you're like, hey, you got a small dick? Dude. Dude. Yeah, look. I know. Daddy's hungry. Guys who work need to eat. Wanna come on? Hey. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. What's wrong? Wait for a long time. Oh yeah, you're gonna be put away for a long time. You caused this. You called the cops. Fuck with me again, Stephanie. What you should do is be like, Jason, I love you. I'm fucking ready! That's what I thought. Because there's snow in fucking Georgia. And that don't fucking happen. Funny. Well, it happens this year. Jay Frost. Unless you want to figure out that you fucked up. Unless you want to figure out that you don't have a job. Unless you want, it has to be today. Today! Today. It's okay. It's okay. You'll figure it out. It's okay. You obviously need a hug. It's okay.
You're cornering me! You're cornering me!
Obviously you need some help or something.
Stop touching me! Stop touching me!
Why are you going back and forth? your house. That's what you say. This is my house. That's my cat. Bitch, you don't do anything. When was the last time you put on a stitch of makeup? When was the last time you fucked your husband? When was the last time you were actually a woman? You're a hardcore piece of shit. Everyone sees it. There isn't one person that says Stephanie's a good person. There isn't one person. And if you can tell or call anyone and say, what's Jason? Alcoholic. Number one motherfucking yes. What else? What is he? Why do ex-girlfriends from years and years past, within 12 hours, I can snap you back into perspective? Because you're simple. You're a woman. You ain't got much to... There she goes. There she goes. Every one of your feelings. That's how I feel. Yeah, there she goes. Polish bitch. Mosh out. That's what you are. The mental hospital. Went to a mental hospital because of you. Had to be interviewed by 2 doctors. 2, not 1, 2. Know what they fucking said to me? Do you know what they said to me? Sweet dreams, bitch. Get the fuck up. You're a loser. What are you going to do today? Nothing. There's nothing for you to do today. There's no laundry. Yeah, I got Meisha's. What are you going to do today? Just sit in bed, watch Harry Potter. Yeah, I know Meisha.
The final night before I left, he kept begging and begging for me to cut his hair. Being a barber was among all of my other unacknowledged job titles in the Wakajtys residence. I told him no repeatedly. I wasn't going to doll him up for his next supply. But the abuse was unrelenting. And he kept promising, literally would say, I'll stop hitting you and leave you alone if you do it. The wear down tactics. One last manipulation tactic. I did it. He did not stop abusing me. He never did. He finally blacked out from this latest 3-day bender binge at around 1 a.m. of the morning I was to leave. Him unknowing. He didn't even know what day it was at this point. I finally closed my eyes at 3 a.m. when I knew for sure he was asleep. I had to be up at 8:30 to drive to Atlanta to pick up my brother from the airport. I snuck out of the house tiptoeing so I didn't wake him up. I hopefully could get back and get the cats before he woke up. Hopefully. I had to pretend I wasn't terrified. My brother didn't know at the time that he was there at the house. That this wasn't the end of a 15-year nightmare. That I wasn't about to drive 18 hours running on 0 sleep and running for my life. If you are in that place where the silence has gotten louder, if they're suddenly being super sweet again, don't fall for it. It's not love. It's not guilt. It's a guilt trip. It's manipulation. It's control. And when they realize that you're slipping away, they get worse. But you don't have to stay. There is a way out. It's hard, but there is a way out. My story is not over. And if you're still in it, neither is yours. Resources and checklists that I've created and gathered together with a full survivor guide are in my bio. If this resonated with you, please subscribe, comment, and share.